Hey, hey, everybody. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. I'm Victor Brooks, and welcome back to the Victor Brooks Show Instagram Indie Fam series. Y'all come on in here. Come on in, Indie Fam and Positivity Posse. Everybody that's able to join us live, we thank you, thank you, thank you. Coach Barnes, appreciate you. And even in our larger audience, the bigger audience is always the people who are watching on the recorded, and anytime you take your time to come on live, we thank you. Anytime for all those of you who are able to join us on the recorded, thank you just as well. And I see 17 at 7 out of Saint-Denis, France. Those are our partners over there. Lady Astrid has been dedicated to the preservation of artistry for years. Much love and much respect to what you're doing. Thank you so much for joining us today. Follow 17 at 7 soulfully, ladies and gentlemen. Who do we have? Black Girl 36. Thank you so much. Thank you. Johnny Willis, Chi-Town's finest. What's happening, man? Oh, our previous guest has joined us today as well. Gail Donnelly. Gail, people are still sending the love out to you, the respect for your episode, for joining us week before last. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Everyone else, y'all come on in here. Today's guest, Lyrical Candy from New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to get into this conversation. Just in the research that I've been getting and conversations I've had with musical counterparts or what have you, the respect is way here. And I joined the club. Lyrical Candy's message is one that locks you in. It shakes your reel, you dig, and it's something the world needs. Definitely, I can't wait to get into her conversation. Oh, hey, hello, there's our guest, Lyrical Candy. As I see you're here with us, I'm going to give a couple more shouts. Happy Father's Day to you too, Jay, and every single father that's watching. Father and father type, thank you for what you do. Much love and much respect to you. Happy Father's Day to my father, Pastor Victor Brooks. Thank you so much. Also, Juneteenth weekend. See, just the fact that you're watching today over on these two very special moments in time, the Father's Day and the Juneteenth, that means so much, y'all. Appreciate you. And once again, everyone who's watching recorded. And ladies and gentlemen, these episodes will now be edited and downloaded to the Victor Brooks Show YouTube channel, which will join the over 60 plus episodes we have there of conversations I know that you'll dig. Please go to the Victor Brooks Show YouTube channel, subscribe and like, share it. Conversations with the legends such as Melba Moore, Clifton Davis, Frida Payne, Sarah Dash, Sister Sarah, much love and much respect. One of Sarah's last conversations that we were blessed to hear and experience. Chris Martin of Kid and Play, on and on. Bill Duke, the movie director, all of these people who came and gave their time to speak with us. Go check it out on the Victor Brooks Show YouTube channel, and then very soon, all of these episodes of the Indie Fam series will join as well. So, hey, y'all, let's get this conversation going. Everybody else, right on, Barnes. You know the woo. You know, hey, right on, brother. The woo is it for Vic Brooks. Happy Father's Day, Juneteenth. Who's this? Black Girl 36. Right on, right on. Yes, that's right, Gail. Lots of Juneteenth love. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be my honor and my pleasure to bring on now, to welcome our guest for today, Lady of Rage, live from New Jersey. Let me click this here. Being on for a good while, and I know that it will inspire. It will inspire. There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey! Peace and love. How are you, Victor?
Peace and love to you as well, Sister Lady. How are you today?
I am well. Let me just put this volume up. It looks like you can hear me, right?
I can hear you. We can hear you and see you. Yep. Yep.
Super wonderful.
Good.
First, thank you so much for inviting me on the show. You know, I'm honored. I think you're doing beautiful things. I've been checking out a lot of your shows, and I was blessed to hear from you. I appreciate it.
Oh, that means so much, sister. Thank you so much. And the love, whoever you see that's coming up here on the list, please give them a shout. It doesn't matter when you want to do it, how you want to do it. You know, it's about the love here, you know? That's
What's up,
it.
Maybach Music? You guys, you don't understand. I appreciate the love. Thank you for taking the time to, join in. Happy Father's Day.
Right. That's
Are you a
right.
dad,
That's right.
Victor?
I am a proud father of
Well,
two kings, 30, 32, and 29. That's right.
God
That's right.
bless you and
That's
happy
right.
Father's Day to you
Thank
as
you.
well.
You know what? You when I was going through, and once again, thank you, Sananine, France. Thank you, our folk in Brazil. Muito obrigado, Brasil de família de brasileiro. Muito obrigado por seu tempo hoje. O coração muito cheio agora. Muito obrigado. Thank you, our family in Brazil, for joining us today. My heart is full. Thank you. You have, when I started your promos, lady, it was amazing of just the energy that had been generated from the people that, and I know you already have your huge fan base, but when I was getting back the emails of just the promo clips that I put up and the thing and the announcements that's coming on your show, the Brazilian core, the hip hop core out of Rio de Janeiro who are watching today on one phone, but I heard it's about 25 people that's sitting in there watching through an interpreter at the moment. And it's a young hip hop population there in Rio that is that you've generated a connection with. Also, our Sananine France, 17 at 7, soulfully, Astrid out of France, she's got her core watching right now.
Thank you
One
so
phone.
much.
What does that mean when you look back? And we're going to get into your journey from the get-go, but knowing what's happening now, different countries, even here in the US, people are watching and wanting to hear your story through an interpreter. What does that do for your creativity or your feeling of what you're given as an artist?
Just makes me want to keep going. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yes, I do.
absolutely love music. Honestly, a lot of people have been supporting me. Shout out to Sean. He's right there. Just
Hey,
so much
Sean.
love and support. And I really appreciate it. It humbles me. It makes me feel like hopefully some of the messages that I'm sending out to motivate and inspire are touching them, because that's the ultimate goal at the end of the day with the music, is just to get your message out. Because they come through you and you have to let it out. Hopefully it'll touch others. So it's inspiration.
Come on, inspiration. That's right. It's one of your feeds for your artistry, isn't it? When you know you can inspire.
There's no other reason to do it.
Come on.
Right? You got to
Come
touch
on.
people. I hope that I can inspire and uplift people. I mean, because we're all in a struggle every day. We're trying to make, pave our own ways, because everybody's passage is different, but I can only say that I'm still on my passage,
Yes. Yes.
And, every step that I take, hopefully when I let it out in the music, because we all need an outlet for creativity or an outlet for anything you're going through. Mine is music. So I hope that my outlet will definitely inspire others.
You know what? Right on and co-sign 100%. Tell us where your journey started. Where did it start for you?
So I was born in Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to all my people from Newark, New Jersey. But like many, I was raised by a single mom, right? Not knowing your father. And I just started making music. Like, I had a karaoke machine, a tape player, like first I would write everybody's music down, and then I'm like, oh, let me, try to write myself. Started writing. I sang. I'm not the best singer, but
I got you.
but that definitely was the first love. But funny, after meeting, so many years later, I was able to meet, my father's side of the family. Okay. And would you imagine not knowing your dad? Like, he rapped, my uncle rapped, my aunt rapped, my other uncle rapped. Everybody's in music. Grandmothers were like belly dancers and in Cuba. So I just said, you know what? This isn't my blood. I just gotta
There you
take
go.
it and go. And I just,
Right.
it's like, since you're little, you just feel something inside of you that you have to put out there.
Gotta put out there.
It's
That
like,
is amazing. Not me. How old were you when you first met your dad's side of the family?
I was probably, I mean, I remember them.
Yeah.
Like I was 5, you know, like when
See,
everything went down. But like when I was like 15, 16, I started getting back together with my family. And
gotcha.
it was just amazing that you had like this urge and this hunger inside of you. And
Exactly.
then you
That's right.
realize some of your
And that's why I
family.
was asking. I said, because you mentioned you were younger, I said, and then to know you were only 5, but then even at a younger age, you started feeling this connection of DNA artistry.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, so when you started feeling that, what made you gravitate and say, you know what, shoot, I'm gonna try this? Was it singing? Was it all of the different genres? Because you mentioned you found out you had dancers in the family, you had rappers in the family. I mean, artistry was just raining down on you.
I think when I did some talent shows because I always like music.
Gotcha.
Once I hit the stage and I had a mic in my hand, it was over. I don't know
Come
if that's,
on
I
now.
feel like that's the same thing it feels. There's nothing like just
Right
getting on the
on.
stage
Right on.
and just rocking the mic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when you know, like once,
You know.
and I know many artists that say that first time they touched the mic, first time I heard my voice in a studio was even more so because now
Come
you
on.
can lay your creativity down
Yes.
and play it again. And you're like,
Yeah.
wow, I sound like that. Uh-oh.
Yeah. 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 You're right.
You're like, what?
How, what was that first? Please describe that because I ask artists. I remember how I felt. You hit it right on the head. The first time I was able to interact with someone. Now I'm a PK. I grew up in church, right? So our first, I'm going to say, platform was the church. Like so many of us, you know, we got that call and response feel, that first thing. But then outside of the church, just being able to associate on a stage, like you mentioned. What, do you remember that first performance? Paint that picture for us. And how old were you? What did you do?
I think I was like second grade. Oh my God. So
Wow,
wait, do
seven.
you
Okay.
know who I loved? I loved
Who?
I was like obsessed with Natalie Cole.
Okay.
Right? You
Right
remember her
on.
song like Pink Cadillac?
Oh yeah.
I think I did that for the talent show.
Okay. 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 That's right. That's right.
But I think like sixth grade, I was messing around with a little Queen. I loved Queen Latifah, and
I got you. Yeah.
I did some of her stuff at talent shows. I used to be a cheerleader, you know, like all of that. I
Right.
just always was involved with something that had to do with performing.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now you know you mentioned, and I'm gonna go there since you brought her up so far. You've been mentioning, and I've even gotten emails that, and much respect. I feel your name has been associated now with Latifah, Lady of Rage, that caliber of a female artist who I'm gonna say is not afraid. The female artist who has something to say, and this is what I'm going to say. This is it. Would you paint that as well as what we're feeling? That is that what you feel your artistry gives the world? A no nonsense. This is it. It's black and white. There's no gray. This is what it is, and who I am.
Absolutely. I think, well, we're all getting to know each other, right? I mean, and getting to know ourselves.
Yes.
So every time I make music, I'm learning something more about myself. But ultimately, when I share it with people, I want them to know that this is genuine. This is what it is. There is no other side to me. You know,
Right.
like this is who I am, and
Yeah.
and I want ultimately do it in a respectful manner where people respect me because of my artistry and not because I'm selling it differently.
Gotcha. I got you. I got you. I can dig it. Right. Right. What is Lyrical Candy's message? Tell us what that is.
It's just no matter what you do, no matter what the goal is in life, never give up. You know? Because ultimately, sometimes when you're younger, you don't realize, but you really have all of the control over what's going to happen in the future. you know, and when you stop, you lose a part of yourself, and never give up anything that's a part of yourself. And that's my message right today. Is just never give up on yourself. I mean, because we've all done it. We've all stopped. We've all taken a break. We've all run through hurdles. And at the end of the day, you feel worse when you give up. You don't feel better. You don't say, hey, this is not working for me. Oh, well. No, because in the back of your head later on, you're still going to want to do it. You know, it's a part of you. And I want people to never give up a part of themselves. That's my message. Or if I could reach people and just inspire them never to give up on themselves and know that there is a higher power that is behind them. It's not just us, you know?
It's not just us.
All day, you know, to the mighty, because I know it's in his hands. But what he gives me, I can't take it for granted either.
That's right.
And we all do sometimes.
That's right. Oh, you hit it. Come on, y'all. And you know, when I do the show,
hey,
you
Ernest, I'm sorry, I had to shout
no,
out.
Shout, please. Ernest Johnson, 5'2". That's it. That's it. Who else do we have? There you go. Oh, that's Coach Barnes. What's happening, man? Listen, you know, you hit a very, and when I do the show, I always talk back and forth because I look at it. What we're doing now is like sitting around the Indie Fam table. We got our pot of stew, and we all sitting here eating and having a good time talking what we talk. And what you've given us right now, ladies and gentlemen, Indie Fam, Positivity Posse, you hear what she's giving us right now. Lyrical Candy is giving us that positive candy of what we need as artists, but then also as individuals, period, y'all. We keep on keeping on. And I've been in my life. My artistry was put on pause for a minute, but that ember still burned. And when it's still burned, we move forward like Lyrical Candy just gave us today. Write those songs, paint those pictures, y'all. Make those movies, do the choreography, whatever your artistic expression is. We're not out here giving flowers and roses saying that life is just a bowl of cherries every single day, because it's not. No. We have negativity, we got positivity, but it depends on the one that you feed. Lyrical, how do you feed your positivity for your creativity? How do you feed it? What keeps you eating on that positivity?
Well, through every word trying to overcome struggle, there's always struggle that feeds that higher message. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? Like I'm like everybody else. I go through it, you know? I have to work every day. I have to do things for your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? And then once you finish that, you get home and you focus on the things that maybe you don't have enough time for. So, I mean, it's not always positive, but you have to have a positive outlook.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because something has to feed that. And sometimes we get upset that we go through the bad things, but without the bad things, you're not going to have the good things. I can't write about what I'm going through if I'm not going through something. Which means it's not always perfect.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's not always perfect. But as the mission of an artist, because what we're talking about is you're talking about putting your creativity in a way that you can feed the world. Like what you just said now, remind the world. Give me your interpretation of what the mission of an artist is. What is an artist's mission?
To stay, I have to stay true to myself and inspire. That's my mission. That's my focus. And do it in a respectful manner. I don't know if I'm not answering you.
No, you're there. You're there. No. You're there. And I know you gave us the foundation of that.
The mission is, as long as I have these messages generating through me, I have a obligation to share them.
Right.
So that's just the end goal, you know? And if till the end of my day, or, you know, I'm still getting these messages, then I'll go out.
That's right. That's right. And
the last message with the world.
Right on.
And people say, well, you know, honestly, I'm feeling blessed that you even took a moment to listen to my music, or that we have people viewing us and listening to us.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know. It just depends on what everybody's outlook is on making it. You know what I'm saying? Like Tim is with us right now. Yes. I think I've made it.
Right on. Right
He's
on.
hearing me. You know what I'm
Well, that's
saying?
it. That's
207
right.
Crown is online. I
Yes, it
mean,
is.
that's what feeds me. I
That's
have
it.
no, like, I don't know what the
That's
end
it.
goal is because God is
Yes.
the one guiding me. It's
Yes.
wherever
Come
he
on
wants to
now.
take me at this point.
Right. Right. Come on. That was the perfect because I believe sometimes as artists, we can be our own worst critics. I know I went through that at 56. Yeah, I've been there, done that, and still may do it again. But it's like, I believe that, like you just mentioned, the artist and creating something for the world, never giving up, all of the topics we just talked about now, right? What do you think, in your opinion, when an artist at any age, I get emails, I get phone conversations, I'm too old, nah, my time has passed, or I'm too young. I can't do my artistry right now. I got so much more to learn. Is there an
That sounds like
age?
everything I've told myself to this day.
Got you. Right,
But
right.
how do you feel? This is what I tell everybody. I
Yeah,
know a lot of creative people. I mean, I've met so many people. But how do you feel? You're too old. You're too young. There's no chance. But
right.
how do you feel when you're not doing it? I mean, if
Ooh,
there's any other reason to do it, it's how do you feel when you're not doing it? Because if you're not feeling good when you're not doing it and you're feeling great when you're doing it, then you know what the answer is.
come on.
And it depends on what you think is making it. Again, because everybody has their different
Yes.
outlook on success.
Success. Right,
But
right.
ultimately, that's what I tell people. I always say, how do you feel when you're not doing it? Because I know how I feel when I'm not doing it, and I don't feel complete.
Got you. Mm-mm.
Right?
Not at all. Not at all. How do you feel when you're not doing it? Indie fam, positivity, positive. Let me ask y'all a question. How do you feel when you're not doing it? When you're not letting your creativity give you what you need, or when you're not doing it, when you're not creating, when you're not responding to that creative call? I know how I felt. Lyrical Candy just gave her real. Hey, one thing we gonna get y'all is some real. When Lyrical Candy talks, was gonna be real. And those of you who you are already following, you understand what I'm saying. I have so much respect for you and your journey. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you even more wise, Lyrical Candy. Your lyrics, number one, are straightforward, and I love that. Your lyrics feed the soul, like you just mentioned before. You give us now, and talking to you, it further explains what I was feeling while I'm listening to your music. You have an artistic way of giving it real, but also giving an advice without preaching to us. Does that make sense?
Mm.
We feel what you're saying. It's like we're sitting down and we can, you know, what would you call your creative style? What is your style when you create? Is it something that I got to fuel from a conversation? Is it multi? How do you grab from different things? What fuels your creativity? Like what calls you to write a lyric or create a song?
Um, hmm. Anything?
Bingo. Right on. Right on.
um,
Gotcha.
Definitely, I love watching movies about music. If anything will get me like motivated to get up in
Uh-huh.
the studio or in this room I call my personal space, my
Yeah.
creative room, it's always watching other people's stories because you know it's relatable to
Mm-hmm.
to to what you want. And sometimes you don't
Gotcha.
have that drive, and I feed off of that drive sometimes. But
Yeah.
also maybe I'll just be having a really bad day, or maybe someone tells me you can't do it.
Come
What are
on
you
now.
doing?
Right.
What,
Right.
why are
Right.
you doing this? Like
Right.
some people say, what's your goal? What's the
Yeah.
end goal? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm just trying to be happy, feeling good about what I'm doing.
There you
You
go.
know? But I'm definitely not one of those artists that'll like have a song in her head before she sits down to create.
Gotcha.
Because I make the beats myself, and I just start with a drum, like
Uh-huh.
with a solid drum, and then let the music takes me wherever it wills. There's
Gotcha.
not like
Gotcha.
no, oh, I'm about to make a song about love.
Right.
You
Right.
know, it's just
Right.
whatever's in the moment for me.
Right.
Right
Right.
now, a lot of the music is about furthering the journey, which is where my headspace is at, to reach
Gotcha.
more people.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not like no solo like
Gotcha.
inspirational thing that says, oh, sit down. No. If I could sit down every day and do it, I probably would. I do, but I'm just saying, like, you know, all day we all have to pay our
Right.
bills.
Right. 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 Yes. Every 30 days. That's right. I got you. That's right. You know, and that's so true, man. You know, and I find myself over the years, I said, you know what? I've got to start. Well, there was a period when I started to like filter the energy of people around me, especially when it's time to create, you know? And it reminds me of,
I
once again,
definitely have been, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you,
no,
but
go for it. Go for
I
it.
have definitely been filtering. I just want good energy around me. I'd rather, you know,
That's right.
I'm sorry, I didn't
No,
mean to interrupt you.
no, 'cause that means we here. I got you. It's like, please tell me. Well, my filtration process was if they're not feeding me, I can't, I'm going to eat here, creatively eat. But if you're not feeding me what I need to eat, I can't sit down at the table with you. You know? Did that make sense?
It makes a lot of
Right.
sense.
I can't, you know?
I'm like, sometimes people know that you have a beautiful energy within yourself, and they know, Victor, that
Mm-hmm.
you're making moves, and it's not making it's not like, oh, something where you feel like you're better than someone or
No, no.
something. It's just that sometimes when they feel that energy unintentionally, they may gravitate to it and try to take it away. But you
Yes.
have to be in a space where you're like, okay, listen, I can share my energy with you,
Come
but
on
not
now.
right now.
Not right now. That's right. That's
I'm
right.
doing something.
I'm done.
And that's
I'm
the way
so
I
busy
handle
right
it.
now doing something.
I think
That's
people
right.
lately have just learned, as they see me getting busier and posting more music online
Yes.
and dropping new singles and just keeping it. I'm trying to keep
Yeah.
forward motion right now.
Yeah.
People are learning to respect those boundaries a little bit more, and I'm sure that's the same thing with you. But
Yes, it
there had to
is.
be a little bit of boundaries to be set for you to focus. You don't want to
Yeah.
lose that focus. Hey, sweetie, Mix Mess, how are you?
Mixed Mass, thanks for joining. Thank you so much, Mixed Mass.
That's Michael. Michael's been showing a lot of love too. He knows I got mad love for him.
Go ahead, Mike. Much love and much respect. Thank you so much. You know what? What advice can you give an artist, Lyrical Candy, about the comparison game that we can fall into, especially with social media right now? That we can get on here as an artist, we can see this artist, we look at followers, we look at numbers. I mean, it does have its thing, cool. But I believe that content is definitely going to feed and be powerful moment for people as well. I don't care if it's, that's why when we do these, now we've begun the editing process. It's the content. We have the episode. We're talking to you right now, but then we're editing it down, and we're shooting it wherever this will feed us around the world. You dig? So it's a format to do what we need to do, but I don't feel the need to compare this format with someone else's format.
I
As an
think we're living in a day and age where, I mean, with social media,
yeah,
it's so different than it was before.
right.
I mean, God bless everyone who's letting their artistry out,
Yeah,
and who are shining, right?
yeah.
But when I say there's no filter, there's not really, unless you sound just like someone else, there's really, or you, how do I say it? Comparing is very difficult right now.
Gotcha.
I don't look, everybody's so different online.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Some people
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same, but when it comes
Gotcha.
to like the artist, you're just exposed to so much different music. It's like, I don't mind being compared to artists, but my goal is always to stand out, to be independently known as original.
Gotcha.
You know? stuck to the roots of hip hop, but still original in my own.
Could you say that again for me? Could you say that again, please? Stuck to the what now? Give that to me again.
Stuck to, what did I say?
The roots.
Stuck to original
You said
hip-hop,
stuck
but
to
not
the
trying to
roots
be
of
my
hip hop.
own.
Bingo. That's it.
I love hip hop. I love Queen Latifah. I love MC Light. I love Yo-Yo. I'm a big fan of the greats, you know, and those are the greats in my opinion. Staying with respect to them, but always staying individual. So I don't mind being compared, right? But I also want to be my own individual and stand out.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Deliver the right message, be positive, but still stand out. Like, I that's what I'm trying to do, at least.
I think you're doing it. I think you're doing it. At least that's the feel that I'm getting. And that's the return conversations I'm getting from other people. The originality, you know? How important is it for an artist? I know you mentioned your particular job, but let's go. I'd like to know more about, I'll go here. I'll go with me. It was important for me to do exactly what you just said in development of my artistry. And I'm going to say development of my artistry because I believe I never want to stop developing my artistry. I want to keep on keeping on. I want to know what else can I do? What else is a lane that I can get in? You know, well, let's master this lane and let's move on to another lane. Because there were so many times that fear overtook me as an artist. That's not my lane. No, they're already killing the game with that one. I better stay away from that. Until I started trying it. I said, okay, well, let me try this. And then I realized, okay, I'm in their lane of others that were mastering this game. But now I'm just a couple cars behind where they're going now. So maybe I had something I could have done. Your advice to artists to always keep on developing, evolving, the evolution of artistry. As an artist, your personal evolution. Growing as an artist.
I think you just said it better than I could. Because that's a total reflection of what I've been through. Saying, oh, but maybe the fear is horrible. It can be poisonous to any artist. I think once we let go of that fear, expose ourselves to ourselves. Because once you do that, then you can be original and feel surprised. You can be surprised. I like to surprise myself. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Yes, I do.
I think I'm very open to surprises with the music. I think if I could say anything to an artist, it's the same thing. Like, don't let that fear hold you back because you'll be surprised and you might surprise yourself.
Right.
Because you limit your creativity when you're scared. So we want to do like black and white. Do a picture of black and white. You know? But when you start messing with them pinks and them purples, you're going to be like, wow.
That's right.
Look how colorful that is.
That's right. That's right.
So don't let that fear hold you back from painting a beautiful picture with a full palette.
With a full palette.
There you go.
Right on. Right on. Right on. Tell us about the new project. That project, your brand new video you just dropped. We want to know more about the project. We want to know how it came about. Give us the backstory.
So I'm gonna keep rocking. That's a single I just released today. It's available on all streaming platforms. I think that this is definitely a reflection of what we were just discussing. So it comes definitely into play. I made the beat, did the production, and then I wrote the song. But I'm not like into, like, I put a little rock sound into it. I sang a little at the end of the track, and those are a lot of things that I fear of exposing, but I let it loose in this song, and it just makes me feel great. You know, because it's all about keeping on rocking. Like, never stop. Just keep on rocking. I'm going to keep rocking. As long as there's a beat and a rhythm, you already know I'm going to be there. That's what my song is about.
That's right. That's right. I'ma keep rocking sums up so much of what we've been talking about, like you just said, and I think it's perfectly apropos that your title is I'ma keep rocking.
A few years ago, I did a rap-a-thon in
Okay.
Harlem. It was so many artists. It was just a beautiful thing. I mean, we set a world record. We all went like,
go ahead.
It was like 48 hours of nobody could put down the mic. But in the middle, when someone would like fall or like stop, it was up to the team of all these hundreds of artists to say, rock, you don't stop, keep on, you don't stop. And I live by that motto. When I feel like I'm stuck, I hear that in my head still. It was those 48 hours that made such a difference,
Yes, yes. No. I'm just living in the moment that you're painting right now, because I know that was powerful.
Yeah.
That was powerful.
And it stays in my head. So when I say I'm going to keep rocking, it's because someone said, rock, you don't stop. Keep on. You don't stop.
Right. That's right. That's right. Oh, and it's the support to hear that chant behind of what you're saying. Like when the whole performance was going on, and then all of a sudden that chant started coming, that give you these. That gives you that
like,
push
no
that you
worries,
need.
we got you. And there's a lot of hip hop and brothers and sisters out there.
Yes.
Promoters, managers. You need some. There's a place for everybody. And once they start gravitating to what you're doing, you realize that you have more support than you thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it just brings you back to there's always a foundation. And we always have to have respect for the ones who did it before us.
Come on now.
And as long as I share my respect for that foundation and what I'm doing right now, I think I'm going to be good.
Come on now. Right on. Right
just
on.
My interpretation of what I'm doing is just, stay humble, respect the greats and those who laid it down for us, the path. That's right. Because we wouldn't have these opportunities if they didn't create them for us,
Create them for us. That's right. That's right. Would you now? I when I do the show, I have one computer that's giving me my emails that are coming in of watching the show, and then I have this one that I'm on. I'm getting folk that are as we up to a good number on the computer and the emails. That's wondering if you could spit a little something for us. If not, no pressure. But we just asking.
Well, I can do something definitely. That
would be an honor. Thank you.
I actually just made a beat, and I have it pulled up.
Okay.
So, but one of the things you gotta know about me is too, like at the end of the day, I'm still an MC. I still spit. I'm a rapper, and when I hit the stage, I have to understand that I am a woman. And I'm always out for respect as well. Like respect, love, motivation, inspiration. So just give me 1 second.
No problem.
I'll let you guys hear a few bars. I'm going to just say, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear the music too?
Yes, we can.
All right. Just give me a second. Yeah. Come on. Peace and love to everybody out there. Yeah. Come on. Now show me what you got, who you repping for, and are you ready or not? I'll be that diva sticking and repping the bricks, baby. For those who don't know, I'll be that new lady of hip hop with a flow that'll make your mouth drop. Flowing infinitely known to make the beat stop. Recognize who I am, get acquainted. The realness, the dime. My time is long awaited, hated by many, but recognized by the world. I'm taking this here over, steady repping for the girls. I'm in this for life, and I'm repping all you hustlers. Every time I flow, I'm making new customers. You want to test me? So come and get me. Prepared, never scared, I've been ready. Come on, this here can only get better. Want to get down with me, best to be throwing some cheddar. Mind over matter, steady pushing for the team. Rock, I'm a diamond, steady shining on the scene. Knock, I'ma shock 'em when I'm coming, let it cream. Walk, never running, ready stunning with a gleam. Scream, hear them shouting, cause they know when I'm the proof. Proof never needed, put a raising on this roof. Poof, now you see it, cause I had to make it clear. I'm going for the greatest ever woman to appear. Live every moment like it's about to be the last. Forgive all them haters cause they bound to kiss my ass. Class, I'm the greatest, gotta take me as I am. Stare if I got yeah. I love you guys.
Yes, yes, yes. Come on now.
I got
Oh,
excited with the fires, and thank you guys so
oh
much.
man. Well, we got excited. That's what I'm talking about right there. Wait, you
Thank
got
you.
to give us a minute now for a minute. Wait, hold on. You just kind of dropped that at us, and now it's going. That was out of sight, sister.
Thank you. Thank you
Out of
so much.
sight.
You don't understand.
Oh my goodness, girl. Hey, and you said something
Tenor CCB, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it.
that gives me so much. Let me tell you something. When you talk about the female artist, the female businesswoman in this music business, the female publisher, the female producer, the female writer, the female artist, that goes deep with me. Reason why is because as a male in this business, I've seen the disrespect to the female in this business, okay, that I never stood for. That I was always one of them cats that was like trying to raise this and say that ain't right.
As much as I hate it,
Yeah.
right? As much as I hate it, I don't think that I would be Lyrical Candy without that.
Gotcha.
You know, you go to a studio, you have issues with the men in the studio. So you say, you know what?
Yeah.
Forget going to the studio. I'm going to make my own music. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn how to make a beat. Do you know what I'm saying? But without that drama or struggle that I've been through, I wouldn't be making my own beats. You
Love
know?
it.
And
Love
then
it.
once I started making my own beats, I'm like, you know what? I'm a record it. So I brought myself a microphone. That's what you do, you know? Why would you, as a woman, you should never put your fate and your life in someone else's hands, especially a man. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that. You only put it in God's hands.
Go for it. Gotcha.
Only God's hands. But if something's holding you from doing what you need to do, I don't have $1 million equipment in my home. I got a computer, a mic, my keyboard, and my speakers. At the end of the day, that's all you need.
That's
so
right.
Sometimes we make excuses. Well, I need to go to the studio. I need $50, an hour or $100 an hour. Like, dude, really? Like, it's so much accessible to us right now.
Yeah.
So as a female, I mean, we could have had those excuses before,
That's
and
got you.
But right now there's really not. So you don't have to expose yourself to male disrespect in this business.
Come on now.
And if it comes your way, you just turn your back. What you gonna do? Like, you ain't gonna lose out on an opportunity. And if you feel like you're losing out on an opportunity, then I mean, I don't know what to say. You should know that opportunity is not for you if you're thinking about walking away.
Right. Why
am I going to ask? Look, I don't like the way someone's doing my flyers. Oh, it costs too much. I worked. I don't, sometimes we all got to pay bills. I got to pay my rent. I got to pay my car note.
Yeah.
So what? Someone can't make a flyer for me?
Yeah.
Bro, Photoshop. Figure it out how to use it. YouTube.
That's right.
I mean, and if you can't use Photoshop, there's so many apps out here that artists look like they're cinematographers.
Yeah.
There's so much accessible to us right now.
That's right.
So I don't think that any of us women could use the excuse of men disrespect as a reason for not making it in this business. But again, it's what is your definition of success? Because everybody has their own definition of success too.
That's right.
That's right. And right now, when you think about comparing numbers and everything, I know that as a woman in this game, I could definitely get my numbers up by doing several different things, right?
Yeah.
Is that the way I want to do it?
Right.
So
I got you.
It's taking a little slower, right? And it's all good with me because I do it with great courage and great self-respect.
Yeah. I can dig it. That's right. Come on now, once again, co-signing 100%. Because if it's in you to do, one thing I remember, and I'm glad I was able to learn at a younger age, that this is a music business. Okay, it's a business as well. And I love to hear what you're just saying right now. The queens of this music business who learning the business that if I write a song, I deserve my publishing just as much as anyone else does.
Yeah,
I
and
deserve my
it's
ownership of this tune as much as anybody else does. You dig? It's not just. Go ahead.
no, you should keep going. Hold on, I was gonna show you something.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just, and it all starts with owning your rights to everything you do. You know,
That's right.
get your copyrights. Make sure
There you go.
everything,
There you
everything
go.
is. I look. Everybody says, don't do this. You're protected online with everything you do. Don't believe the hype. Pay the $65. Get your copyrights.
Go ahead.
Make sure you protect yourself as an artist with everything that's going on in this world, in this business. I truly, and it's so easy. You know,
Yes.
do your copyrights. Make sure you own all of your music.
Right.
And if you want to make it, you know, make sure you clear those samples. You know,
Yeah.
because you don't want
That's
to
right.
go into this business in debt already.
Yeah.
And if you make 50 mil off a track that you didn't get clearance on a sample of, then all that hard work you did was for nothing.
For nothing.
You
There
know,
you go. That's right.
you got to protect
That's
yourself too in the business. As a woman, you got to protect
Come on.
yourself as a woman, but as a
Come on.
businesswoman, you also
As a
got to know
business, that's
everything is right.
That's right.
I don't, you know, I'm with you on that. And I just showed because
Yes.
there's like 75 more of these.
Come on now. That's what do you say? This pot is full. We're gonna be eating off that, but spiritually eating for a good while. You dig? That's all right. That's all right. Boy, you saw CCB. You have my wife is just
Thank you,
throwing up
Elmo.
love and thumb and the flames and all that. You know, I mean, it's like you touched our soul. Lyrical Candy. Let me tell you something. Your lyrical candy is what we need. It's what we need, and we thank you for what you're giving us. We thank you for what you're giving us, and
I
we
thank
want to.
you for what you're giving everybody else.
Well,
I think
thank you.
I'm like, the one thing when you hit me up was that all I had to do was read your first message, and I felt your energy, and I was like, okay, this is what I want to be a part of. Do you know what I'm saying? So if anything I can do to help, you know, promote or whatever I can do on my end, I'm there. Victor, where you from? Where you out of right now?
Right now, I'm in Southern California,
Nice.
and I'm from Memphis, but I moved to LA in '84, where I
Okay.
started. And then we decided to go bi-coastal now. So as of last year, but a few months in North Carolina, and then the other part in LA.
I love it. I was just curious. I had to ask.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. That's it. That's it. That's it. And you know, I was remember because I think I call her. She was my big sister, man. Sarah Dash. She's from your hometown, right?
I'm not sure.
From LaBelle. She was a part of the original LaBelle team of
Okay.
Lady Marmalade, the whole LaBelle. But she talked about the energy. You hit so much on, and I'm going to invite you to go check out the YouTube channel, Victor Brooks Show YouTube channel. And specifically, when you have time, if you could watch Sarah Dash's episode, because you all are mirroring a lot of the same conversation, and I know that it was important to Sarah before she passed away, about passing the torch, not just musically, but her mission was to pass the torch to the female artists that are coming behind her and LaBelle and all the ones who were there, like you just mentioned, standing on the shoulders. It's giving me these talking to you because as not just because of what I've already started respecting of your artistry, but how it's mirroring the mission and the hope that Sarah and so many other queens of this music industry that I had the opportunity to grow up under, and what they were able to teach and what I heard them say, I hear it through you. And if even though they're not here anymore, many of them, it's emotional. It's a prideful emotion for me because I'm like, their dream is coming true when I meet Lyrical Candy. and others, you know, but what you're giving, girl, I mean, it's powerful. It's real. It's what we must have. And you want it. Anything that Victor Brooks and the Indie Fam and the Positivity Posse can do, we there for you. If it's coming out, if you got a 3-second clip, we posting it. If you got a brand new drop on Spotify, Pandora, wherever, we going to download. And ladies and gentlemen, Indie Fan Positivity Posse, you know what I always say. Any artist that feeds your soul, go download, go support, buy that ticket and a couple of drinks or whatever if they're performing live near you. Why? Because your soul has been fed. And now we have the opportunity to sit and talk with Lyrical Candy, and that's why we do this format. Now we know why the power comes through on that final edit, that final wave release, that final of what it is we see when we scroll, but now we're talking to her. Now we know where that energy comes from. Support that artistry. Support the independent artists. Don't just scroll through. Follow that page. You dig what I'm saying, y'all? I know you do. I didn't even know, Lyrical Candy, that there was something about that you're not supposed to follow more people than follow you. The numbers, I don't even know anything about that. All I know is, you know,
I feel like one of the things that I am aware of is that a lot of people that do follow me are hip hop artists. A lot of people that are creative in their own. So I show the love back.
Right on.
You know?
Right on. Yes.
If someone hit me up, I'm going to hit you back up. I'm going to say peace and love and always respect, because that's what I want in return. I will only give you love, peace, and respect. But, you know, I have to share the love for them as well. And if we can collaborate, that's even better, you know? But there's a lot of artists. I got to support, you know, my family as well. And when I say my family is fellow musicians, creators, I mean, that's all we can do. With the respects that I do stay a little busy sometimes.
I got you.
Sometimes I may not respond as quickly as I can, but if you know some of my fans, they will attest to the fact that I do get back to them.
Got you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You hit us right back within 24 hours. We heard from you. And I'm so glad to hear that you're open for collabs, because you'll be getting some stuff from the Victor Brooks production that we hope you will have time and an energy for, because we just love what you're doing.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Patricia Bolden is one of our original Indie Fan viewers. She's been with us from the top. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lyrical Candy, we could go on and on. I have no doubt about that.
Mom in the house.
Who's that, Diesel Mom?
Yes.
Hi, Diesel Mom. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for taking the time. No, please give that shout. Please. You know why? Diesel Mom is family.
I mean, everybody's family.
Oh, I got you. I got it. I thought you meant that's like, yeah. But you know what? And that's what blows my mind. Anytime.
Hey, family, Patricia.
That's Patricia. What's going on, fam? Oh, man, we could go on and on, but thank you again. And we'd love to have you come back and continue sharing what you're doing, updates if possible, you know?
Thank you. Right. I'd be honored.
You got it.
You have no idea. I woke up this morning, and again, I knew, you know, Juneteenth, you know, we're all celebrating that. Father's Day, much love to all the dads out there. You know, Thank you for what you do. You know, even some dads that are not there, we all got to understand that they have their own story too. They've been through something, you know, so they still get a happy Father's Day from me. You know, I appreciate you guys taking the time and joining us today. Like you said earlier, that, you know, everybody's busy.
Everybody's busy. That's right. But they took the time to join us. That's right. And our past guest, Sharon. Hey, Sharon, thanks for joining us today. Oh, Sharon got an incredible new release, everybody. Sharon Ruchman out of Massachusetts. She's here. All right. Much love and much respect, my sister. And we'll be
God
connected.
Bless you. Thank you
too.
so much again. Appreciate it. Happy June 19th to you as well, Patricia. I could stay on here forever with you, but I guess we both got to go. So
I got you.
much love. I'll
It's,
hit you in the inbox later. Okay. Thank you so much, Victor.
you got it. You
Peace and
got
love
it.
to everybody.
Right back
Bye.
at you. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what, y'all? That's what this is all about. It's all about the energy, the positivity. It's about that growth as an artist. The fears that we all know over our artistic journey, the hesitations, the pauses, like Lyrical Candy mentioned today, and I solely co-sign, they could be looked at as negatives, but no. Add that to your journey and it becomes a positive. Those were there, those feelings were there. That was there for a reason in our lives. But as artists, our mission is to inspire, to tell a reality that maybe others don't have the words to be able to say. Even sometimes we don't have the word to say until it hits us creatively, and then we put it down and we put it in that song, that poem, that book, that movie, and then give it as a gift to the world. That's what it's all about. Thank you all. Thank you all. I'm full right now. Thank you for today. Thank you for once again taking your time, for those who are able to watch live, and for all of those who are watching as a recorded. Thank you as well. Like I mentioned, we're editing all of these Instagram episodes down. They're going to our YouTube channel and beyond. That's all I'll say right now. They're going to the YouTube channel and beyond. Why? Because we want everyone to know what these artists are doing. And we want everyone to know how to follow, how to download, how to support. This is what it's all about, y'all. Much love, much respect, and we're going to see you next time. You know what I always say, come on back and get some of this positivity on you. Take a bath in it, take a shower in it, scuba dive in it, skinny dip in it if you want to. But whatever you do, jump in that pool of positivity, and when you come out, sprinkle it on as many people as you can, because that's what it's all about. And we'll see you next time on the Victor Brooks Show, right here on Instagram.